Yo, what's happening, y'all? So check it out. I'm an OG. I'm an organic gardener. I come from an organization called Going Green Living Bling. The bling is the aura. It's the shine. You know what I'm saying? You got to shine because, when you're shining, your energy is right. It's that antenna energy, So I like to pretty much focus on, where we come from. I come from a lifestyle of living in the hood, seeing advertisements destroy my community. I just lost my grandmother to type 2 diabetes. It's real life. My family is realizing what is happening right now. In hip-hop, we've lost Nate Dogg, Big Pun. We have a lot of artists who are dealing with food-related illnesses. I see it right now. I see young people suffering from the marketing, suffering from that lack of access. And it's very powerful, You got to think about how strategic this is. You got to think about exactly how our brothers and sisters are basically dealing with internalized depression. We're basically passing down diseases like, ooh, I can't wait to get my diabetes, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, mama got it, grandmama got it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the new hotness. So you got to think about it in the style. How did this even happen? How is it that hypertension, high blood pressure is affecting the hip-hop generation? Well, just think about that. Where have you seen this at? Well, let me break it down to you. Like that. Pop has been involved in unhealthy marketing for a very long time. I decided to go ahead and stand up to that one. It's like, okay, I can't breathe this air no more. It's definitely affecting my health. So I decided to make a movement. My friends and family, we deal with this all day, that thug life. So I was like, okay, let me show you how I do this. Kill life. Yup. It's not even over, There's enough music promoting sex, drugs, and violence. Why can't we make something to promote kill? Right? Broccoli. I'm in love with that man, go. Serious. Right? So I got up with some friends and family. It's like, okay, we got to be OGs, real OGs, going into the community, educating each other, gathering the Crips and the Bloods to organize how to grow your own food. Oh, you down for the hood? Okay, go and put them seeds down, homie. Turn that land up, homie. Oh, you really support? You hungry, ain't you? Uh-huh. Put them greens on the corner, homie. Not the ones you roll, though, I'm from Colorado, so it's a different style. I got a lot of explanation to do when I'm talking to people about growing. They're like, oh, yeah, I love that. So I got a post up like that, with the lokes on, like, I got them greens on deck. I got collard greens, kale. I got chard. Holla, you know what I'm saying? And everybody wants to know what kind of greens you're selling. Every hustler on the block could have access. It could be any of your children. Every day. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry hip-hop is. If we think about how we utilize arts and culture to reach these young people, it will be the best thing that you can do. We can all do this. I'm pulling a call to action right now. Every MC, everyone involved in hip-hop, higher inner peace, helping other people. That's what hip-hop stands for. That's what it should stand for. We need that knowledge. We got to go back to the roots. I took some time. I studied at the Indigenous Agriculture University called Makerere University in Uganda. I took my time to really learn with permaculturalists and agronomists, real G's, the real gardeners. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very important that we have access to the information. It's important, This is some of the stuff I'm growing right in the hood. And I think it's important that we actually choose the method of arts and activism to do this. To make it fresh and fly, jazzy and cool, you got to go out there like that. right? So within the information that we have, knowing that hip-hop can be very effective, you know what I'm saying? You got to come up there like, look, bruh, what's up with that kale? And I swear that it will open their eyes up. Everybody is hungry. Everyone wants to have access to that real food. My man said it was right. Yo, it's a really powerful movement. But at the same time, we're not thinking about little Trayvon Martin. What if he was coming from the grocery store or the farmer's market and didn't have that iced tea and the Skittles? That would have killed him before the bully. That's my son. Think about that. In the produce section, he could have been carrying a bag of groceries. That's where we have to change. We have to change the access, the levels of conversation with your friends and family. Me and my wife were cooking and producing food. You know, it's important that we actually have this message of making it fresh. We're collaborating with graffiti artists to actually bring this message and understanding the level of it, you know what I mean? So I'm going to tell you like this. It's deeper than that. Sometimes you got to come through with the boom box. I'm an educator. I'm a midwife. I'm an organic father. I'm organizing in my community. I'm making sure that we have access. So when I'm in the schools and I'm teaching my students how to write rhymes like brown rice and broccoli, you know, that was that battle. You know, we was battling them hot Cheetos and Takis heads, you know what I'm saying? I think it was really important that my young people, you know, got a chance to communicate with each other because we need to have access within the hip-hop community to really address what they're doing. It's definitely time. We're producing these culinary concerts. We're going into these schools. And this is something that needs to happen with all of the artists. Everyone. This is you. This is you. This is you. This is the best way to make this happen. So within the conversation, showing how the energy of sacred geometry and food justice and the medicine of mind-body healing can basically change your flavor. I'm trying to tell you it's the realness, you know? You got to make sure that you come through, you know what I'm saying, like a real B-boy. Show them the culture. Give them the foundation. They want to be a part of it. They'll understand where we're coming from. And from that, we'll have love for each other. We'll have love for our land. Real G's will represent their hood like gardeners, like real G's. I'm talking about the real G's, like my brother Ron Finley, right? My wife, Alkemia, because it's the time. It's the time to organize for all the hoods, all the activists, all the brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you straight up, food justice matters. And that's right. You got to know this, because real G's got hoes. Yeah. Let me say it like this, so you understand where I come from. Because this is the vibration. I got Alkemia. And we're going to do it like this. I need everybody to stand up like this. You see, I got to kick around for the fam, no joke. For my fam in the land of the motherland. Babylon, it ain't a place for the original man. Let me take you to a place where it all began. The pearl of the world, the source of the knowledge. Africa, through the knowledge. I self-lord the master. Ain't no truth without roots. Eldest teach to you. Teach him how to eat the seeds and how to harvest your fruit. Can you cook from scratch? Tell me how to do that. Tell me how to water seeds and how to harvest that. Watermelon's so good when it's off the grid. Can't believe you got the market outside of your crib. Teach a young brother something, it's hard to live. How to do for self, have enough to give. You need that blender, blender. The fresh juice, kale, apple, ginger. Don't want no liquor. The food up in your hood, you die quicker. You know what I'm saying? It's my young people. We live and direct. I gotta say this real quick. Hey, yo, Alkemia.
Yeah.
What you gonna put up together for him?
Well, you already know. I mean, I got the dandelion on deck.
Hold on. Let me get behind you and see what you got. Hold on. Tell them why you do what you do and what you about to get down on.
So I'm a raw vegan chef, and, you know, I take all the ratchet food and make it fresh. This is about what? TEDx changing the way we eat, right? So to change the way you eat, you got to change the way you think. And so I got some fresh dandelion. I got a little bit of lemon here. Got the Vitamix blender on deck. This right here is health insurance, okay? In the long run, you're going to save yourself some money. If you got a large family like I do, we got 8 children combined. This is how we feed them every day. So plant-based. One of my greatest teachers, Dr. Sebi, said, if the state of the body is in disease, what is the state of the mind? It's about changing the way we think, y'all. You got that fresh water. Everybody needs to drink more water and hydrate. Lemon, alkalize the body. Leave a little bit of that peel on for zest, right? So again, dandelion, it is not a weed. This is a superfood. High in calcium, high in iron. We're gonna throw that right on in. And guess what? It grows like a weed, as everyone says, so don't kill it. A little bit more lemon. So what I'm making here is a quick dandelion lemonade. And what I love about this is how quick and easy it is to whip up. All right? So here's what you're gonna do. You take 2 whole lemons, or a half, and you can make yourself a whole pitcher for pennies on the dollar. Don't buy that processed juice. Don't buy the pasteurized juice. I'm gonna tell you why. Lowers your alkalinity. See, the body in its natural healthy state has a pH of 7.4. What that means is minerals. Stop taking away from your minerals and your oxygen. Fresh food. So I got a little bit more lemon here, throw the seeds in and everything, a little bit of ginger root. It's a hot food, right? That hot food will kill all those intestinal parasites from all that ratchet food you've been eating. Throw that right on in. A little bit of maple to sweeten that up. You already know. And we started. All right, under a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it.
That's how we keep it fresh.
Woo. Hold on.
Looks good, huh?
Yeah,
I'm thirsty.
We're going to vibe this in real quick for everybody to understand. You can't really just step in there, you know what I mean, without keeping it fresh. Everybody say this with me. Frozen ain't fresh.
Frozen ain't fresh.
But it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Instead of ratchet, you know what I'm saying, got to keep it fresh, you know what I'm saying? So within the science of all that, you know, Alkemia coming through with the blender and the mixer, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand that the life is real. And as I'm getting ready, you know what I'm saying, we got to taste this up. I want to bring up my family, my brother, Cody Chestnut. Put your hands together as we rock this song.
TED Talk Manhattan, how are you? How are you?
Yeah. What's good?
All right. This is a new collaboration right here with me and our DJ Cavem. It's called It's Cool to Live. Everybody say it's cool to live. That's what it's all about. You ready?
Yeah. Tell them like this. It's cool. Yeah. It's cool. And it's cool. Y'all, yeah, love. Gonna get you some of that juice. Tell them. Yeah. And it's cool. So cool. And it's cool. Yeah. And it's cool. So yeah. Say it like this. Question, maybe you can help me find direction. I'm a DJ in your town, looking for direction. Matter of fact, the produce section. Can I get more? On the way to school, walking by the prison door. +2 liquor stores and a dog park. Talk about the eyesore when the post park. Have you ever seen a collard green when they grow up? Show enough. Are they made of kings though? Because they scared of a brother who knows how to grow. Plus you got the hip-hop dress, no process, only eat that vegan food. I digest deeper than a subway. See me in the underground, living in the earth ship, living off my urban sound. Gotta keep it fresh, get some land, maintain. Everywhere I go, see things ain't the same. Everywhere I grow, son, things ain't the same. Tell them, yo, yo. Tell them, yo. Tell them, and it's, yo. You gotta be the change, yeah. Yeah. Tell them, yeah. Keep your head high, the struggle to fall out. Keep your fist tight, be ready to ball out. Speak truth to power, you got to move now. You gotta maintain the same now. Tap you used to love to drink, it ain't the same now. Natural gas in your water, make your faucet flame out. You want the change now? You want some change now? Hotter than the sun's core, drilling for the oil, fracking at the earth's core. Good thing we all stood up to that Keystone mess. Grow a garden with stress, echinacea, and russet sage for open longer on that raw food diet. Haven't checked the price of cancer, maybe you should try it. I'm from the old school, that's what them elders say. Mentally free, still eating like slavery. Digitally, I'm trying to see 2020 and beyond. Tell the truth to the youth. Tell the truth to the youth. I gotta say this real quick. Straight up. Food justice matters. Food justice matters, y'all. One love. Peace. Put your hands up if you agree with food justice. All lives. Peace.